Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is LB the Realist with Surrealistic Studios, Surreal News, where the real is surreal. Thanks for joining me again on another one. And you see the gray sweater, so you already know what time it is. I'm on my lunch break. Decided to come bring you guys another video so you guys can see my face, and I can get back into the rotation or back into the consistency of making my videos again, because that's what I've been truly missing. It's therapy. You know, it's therapy. I usually just talk to myself, but this way I get to talk to myself and the world at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I didn't want to make this one too long. I only got a few minutes to spare here, but I wanted to dive back into the conversation about Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders and how they had their debate moment, especially after the debate. Well, directly following the conclusion of the debate, the moment where Elizabeth Warren walks up to Bernie Sanders and refuses to shake his hand. Well, I'm sure by now you guys have heard the actual audio of that interaction between them. So she walks up to Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and she says, "I think you called me a liar." Like she, all right. I'm gonna play it out as if I was Warren, but as if it was me. Like, hey, yo, Bernie, so I heard you call me a liar, pimp. Yeah, what's up with that? No, I heard you call me a liar. I think you called me a liar. I think that's what I heard on the debate stage. Did you think that I'm a liar? That's like how she came at Bernie. I swear she almost had her hands just like this, like she was about to just, nah. But anyways, it's just, I can't believe it. Like, the way she came up to him and said that he was calling her a liar, and he's the one that has to defend himself because the CNN moderators and, well, I guess all of CNN went ahead and took it upon themselves to leak the story from the Warren campaign and to run with it as if it was factual. And then you got people like Chris Cuomo on CNN talking about, you know, we need to believe the women, and you know, like, let's not make it about that. Like, let's not make it about that. I mean, I would say logical people with empathy, you know, regular people out here stand with survivors and women who have been sexually assaulted. And there is a toxic culture that makes it so that women don't want to come forward with a lot of things that they go through. This is not one of those times, okay? This was dirty. This was a political stunt. And at this point, even if Bernie Sanders did say that a woman couldn't be president, and nobody, like not nobody, believes that, except for Warren supporters. If he did say it, you know it was a gross mischaracterization of what he actually said in that private meeting between him and Warren. No way in hell did Bernie Sanders say, "I don't believe that a woman could win that doesn't make, I can't even say it, because it doesn't even make any sense to say. Like, I can't get it out of my mouth. It doesn't even sound right for Bernie Sanders to say. Like I said in the last video, we got the receipts. We got the receipts. And then it doesn't help that you leak this information, or your team leaks this information. You confirm it, but then you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to have the debate about said interaction. So it makes it so that it makes you seem even more untrustworthy. Is that right? Untrustworthy. It makes you seem like you're lying because you brought this up, but you're not allowing the person you're accusing to tell their side of the story. I mean, she allowed him to say that, to refuse that he, to deny that he said it, but she didn't allow a conversation afterwards about it. She wanted, well, Bernie's my friend, and I don't want to get into it with Bernie. But then you go on to frame your answers as if what was said is the truth. So you said this happened, but you don't want to talk about it. At the end of the debate, Bernie tries to shake your hand. You say, "I think you just called me a liar." He says, "What?" Because he's taken off guard. And I've been in that position before where somebody says something to you or does something and you were totally not expecting it from that person. So you're just like, whoa, what, wait, what? I called you a liar? What? Well, hold on. I've been in that position before, so I can kind of sympathize with Bernie Sanders at that moment. And then he says, no, he starts to say, you want to do this now? I don't want to do this now, but you called me a liar. And then that's when Tom Steyer walks in the middle. He was like, I don't want to get in the middle. I just want to say hi, Bernie. And Bernie's like, yeah, okay, good. That part was so funny when Bernie was like, yeah, okay, good. He shakes his hand and it just like ignores him. Like, yeah, good. Don't get in the middle, Tom. You don't want these problems. You don't get in the middle of this progressive issue. This is a progressive issue right now, Tom. You can see your way out because this is between A and B. Wait, I said that backwards. This is an A and B progressive issue, and you can see your way out. Better. But anyways, that's what happened. So she walks up to him, says, I think you called me a liar. He says, what? He's flabbergasted. I think you called me a liar. He says, no. I don't want to do this, but you called me a liar. And, oh yeah, he says, do you want to do this now? And she says, anytime. You know, just the way Elizabeth Warren came at Bernie Sanders was so, like, I'm not even going to lie. She came up to Bernie on some gangster shit. Like, you know, like, if they were two gang members in the streets, like, it would have been going down. Like, it would have been a straight fight, or, yeah. You know, but anyways, I just think that's so crazy. So now the general consensus is that Warren and her whole team and CNN even, they planned this whole moment because there's no way in hell that she knew, or she didn't know, that the mics were still on when she went up to Bernie Sanders. So she knew that the mics would be on, so she kind of, I guess, painted this moment, you know, or made it happen. So I don't know. I mean, it seems plausible. It makes sense, you know, and it doesn't help, like I said before, that when they brought this up during the debate, she didn't want to really, she wasn't interested in disputing what Bernie said, or she wasn't interested in disputing Bernie's denial of it. So if you're not interested in talking about said issue that you and your campaign brought up in the first place, not to mention you have a history of lying about shit, you know, about being Native American. Didn't she lie on an application to get into Harvard about being Native American? Is that what the story is about that? And a few other things that I've heard. You know, I don't want to talk he say, she say, hearsay, but you know, this isn't the first instance that she's had where people didn't believe her and they thought that she was being dishonest. You know, so here we go again. And now she tries to bring this whole hashtag Me Too culture into this issue. So it doesn't look good. They had Never Warren, hashtag Never Warren was trending on Twitter. Bernie Sanders, his donations blew up. I think he got 25,000 new donors or something like that. And well, how much did he raise? Another 1 point something million or something like that. Put it in the comment section below how much he raised and how well Bernie Sanders' campaign did directly following this debate. Amazing. So in all actuality, Liz Warren actually shot herself in the foot, and she probably derailed her whole campaign now. Now it makes it so that people that would have voted for her in the general are most likely going to never vote for Warren now. And that hurts the progressive movement. That hurts the movement against Trump, the fight against Trump. That makes it so that if they pick her or Biden, it's going to be a Trump 2020. You know, it's just a big mess right now. But that was the hot mic moment. You know, she came to Bernie Sanders on some gangster shit and was like, hey, you calling me a liar? Hey, yo, you calling me a liar? Yo, hey. And Bernie was like, whoa, you called me a liar. Hold up. So, I mean, it's all what you think, what you believe, who you choose to believe at this point, because nobody knows, not even the people, the 4 staffers from Elizabeth Warren's campaign who leaked the story, they weren't even in the room. So not even they know. All we know is we got the receipts. We got the receipts. So you're going to have to come a lot harder than this if you're going to try to smear Bernie Sanders and call him a sexist and say that, or say that he thinks a woman can't be president. That just doesn't make any sense. So you're going to have to come a lot harder than that. Provide evidence. We need the facts because we got receipts. All right. Until next time, I'm probably late. I got to get out of here. Find me on all social media, and I'm out.